seven-judge Constitution bench of the Supreme Court rules that an MP or an MLA can't claim immunity from prosecution on a charge of bribery in connection with the vote/speech in the Parliament Legislative Assembly. Now, PM Modi has in fact welcomed this decision of the Supreme Court. Viewers, I have what I have on my screens is in fact a post that was a post on X. If I could request my PCR to pan on what I have exactly over here and tell our viewers what exactly has been stated. He has in fact said Swagatam, the great judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court, which will ensure clean politics and deepen people's faith in the system. So this, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi now welcoming the bribes for votes verdict that has just in fact been released. Of course, viewers, the latest that is coming in at this point of time. PM Modi has, of course, welcomed the bribes for votes verdict. So this, of course, the latest that is coming in at this point of time. In fact, to give us more on this, my colleague Mehendi Garg joins us on the broadcast. Mehendi, if you could take our viewers through what, I mean, of course, we know that the Prime Minister has now welcomed the bribes for votes verdict, but if you could take our viewers through more details.
Well, yes, a seven-judge bench on March 4th has overruled the Supreme Court's majority judgment in the 1998 GMM bribery case that MPs, MLAs have immunity from prosecution for accepting bribes to cast a vote or make a speech in the House in a particular fashion, on which PM Modi has tweeted right now. The judgment has virtually opened the doors for the CBI to initiate prosecution against the accused in the bribery case under the Prevention of Corruption Act. The bench, in a unanimous judgment authored by Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, said that a legislator would not be protected for parliamentary privilege and would be liable for criminal prosecution under the Prevention of Corruption Act for accepting the bribe. The crime was complete by the moment the bribe was accepted, whether or not he or she had followed it up by voting or making a speech in the manner the bribe giver wanted. The court has said it. Equally, the place where the bribe was offered or received did not matter, the court observed in the judgment. Taking bribes by legislators destroyed the fabric of representative democracy, the Chief Justice has also said it. And also the voting or speaking in favor of a party in the House after taking money from them amounted to a breach of discipline and was agnostic to the functions of a legislator. It demolished the faith of the people in the debates and grievously affected the foundation of parliamentary democracy. The court has said it, and the Supreme Court has framed a two-point test for claiming parliamentary privilege. One, the act should have been part of the collective functioning of office. And two, the act was part of the obligations and duties of the office of a legislator. So all these things have been said in the court by the Chief Justice, and the decision have made on this. Also, the reference came in an appeal filed by the GMM leader Sita Soren, who was accused of taking a bribe to vote for a particular candidate in the Rajya Sabha elections of 2012. Though she later denied culpability on the ground that she voted for the official nominee of her own party, the CBI had filed a charge sheet in the case. The Jharkhand High Court had refused to quash the charge sheet, following which she had moved the Supreme Court. So this is one of the examples for this new judgment, and in the review of her hearing, Chief Justice Chandrachud had observed that the majority view had turned the anti-corruption law on its head. Yes.
Right, absolutely, Mehendi. But if you could, in fact, requesting you to take our viewers through some of the salient points that were made in this judgment.
Yes, sure. The salient points, as I talk about also, are that the immunity from prosecution for accepting bribes to cast a vote or make a speech in the House in a particular fashion. This is one of the major salient points of this judgment. And also, if the judgment has virtually opened the doors, if I talk about it, then for the CBI will initiate the prosecution against the accused in the bribery case. And this will all will be happening under the Prevention of Corruption Act. So these 2 points can be considered as the salient features of this judgment. Yeah.
Right, absolutely, Mehndi, absolutely. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing all those details.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.